What's going on, guys? It's Travis Hyatt for VGS at AM 640. The Switch event has just concluded up at the Convention Center, and there's a bit to go into here. As a longtime Nintendo fan myself, I'm always looking forward to seeing what Nintendo has in store next, whether the next console may be innovative or not. But I think what we've got here is more potential for a much more, I guess, subdued kind of crowd, perhaps a mix of the old veterans and the new ones. But the software we got here tonight, I think, allowed us to see what the Switch is capable of in terms of the portability aspect, functionalities, and overall accessibility. We got Legend of Zelda, which I think was the highlight for a lot of people, myself included. It looks amazing, even though we've only got it for 20 minutes. I like what I see so far, and I can't wait to get my hands on it when the time comes. We got Mario Kart 8, which is Mario Kart 8, but with a few more additions, and, arguably one of the best Mario Karts, so look forward to that if you must. Splatoon 2, that one I never really got into, Splatoon, but I think it's continuing from what the first game left off with, and it was pretty good from the couple minutes I had that as well. Some Sonic Mania, which I'm personally really looking forward to, is the next big Sonic thing. And a bunch of other stuff which I can't really list off right now, but I think what we got here was a good demonstration of what to expect from Nintendo. And if, for the Nintendo droids such as myself, there is quite a bit to look forward to here. I can't say 100% that I wouldn't know if more of the pros are going to turn their heads this way. If they do, I hope what Nintendo has will be able to convince them that this is essentially a return to form for Nintendo. Again, I don't think they're trying to be innovative in a sense here. They're just trying to be Nintendo, and that's their shtick. But what they did offer did deliver, at least from my perspective, and I hope they'll be able to catch on in the near future with the Switch.
The Nintendo Switch is yet another step forward for Nintendo, I think. Each time they release a new console, it's something. Either it's a touch screen or it's motion control or it's innovative. A lot of the games maybe don't seem my speed. I'm a very traditional gamer, and a lot of the mechanics seem gimmicky. Legend of Zelda looks cool. It's like Skyrim, but with Zelda, which I like. The new Mario Kart looks cool. It's like Mario Kart with more stuff. And I like more stuff, and I like Mario Kart, so it's a pass. Splatoon is like Call of Duty, but not dour and depressing, so I like it. And I'm probably not going to buy this console because I'm a broke university student, and I can't afford it, and it's $1 million bajillion.
We got to play all 4 modes. There's the tabletop mode, the mode where you're on the TV. There's the mode where you hold it with the Joy-Cons attached to the screen, and there's the mode where it's just Joy-Cons on the screen. And I would have to say all 4 modes were really good. Something that I really liked was the portable screen was super crisp, very high def. The fidelity was great. It didn't really lose anything from unplugging from the TV, so that would be my biggest takeaway. That was what I was worried about.
And we'll get into it when we talk about it, but one of the games that we played, I was worried about the downscaling to 720p after it gets into tablet mode, and it still looked great, like regardless from whether it was going from the TV to regular tablet mode, which was awesome to see. The one thing I have to comment is when you're holding it in actual tablet mode, it's a lot heavier than it looks. Like with the Joy-Cons attached and everything, like it's a dense thing, which just goes to show how much actual hardware there is in it.
which is fine. I don't think the heaviness is really a bad thing, because when I'm playing a game, I want a little bit of weight to it. I don't want to feel like I'm holding some hollow chunk of plastic. So it actually didn't bother me at all. I don't know about you.
No, it didn't bother me much. I just wanted to comment on that. But since you said when playing a game, there's a couple things that I did want to get into with that kind of thing and the Switch itself. We played 1-2 Switch, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, ARMS, Street Fighter 2 Ultra. There was just a bunch of games out here at this event. And one of the most interesting things was in 1-2 Switch, one of the first things that we played in it was this little game where you had to figure out how many balls were in this box using the Joy-Con controller. I'm twisting my hand, you can't see it. That you would move around, and there's HD vibration that basically you feel the distance of the balls rolling around in the box, and it was mind-blowing how real it felt. I was playing with Andy, and he even put the thing up to his ear to try to hear physically, it just goes to show what a testament to the technology that's actually in there.
Yeah, I didn't get to play that one, but I get the sense it's kind of a little like VR in that it's kind of really hard to understand unless you felt it for yourself. But it was really funny watching Andy hold the controller up to his ear and try and hear things inside it that weren't actually there. One of the games that I played that I really liked was called Snipper Clippers. It's kind of this couch co-op game where it's a puzzle game. You play these two sprites. It's 1 to 4 player, but we got to play the 2-player variant. And basically the way it works is you have a puzzle set in front of you, and the only way to solve it is to work together. And I mean extremely close together. There's no doing it on your own. So in that way, it kind of reminded me a little bit of like the Portal 2 co-op, where like if one guy's off the map, off the radar, there's no way you're going to get it finished. But I really liked it because it opened up a dialogue between me and Andy. We didn't have to, we couldn't just do our own thing. We had to work together closely for that. And it was really fun. And my final thought on the Switch is I'm really excited for the co-op it's going to open up. It's not going to be online co-op anymore. We're going back to the good old days of couch co-op and same room co-op, and I'm really excited for that personally.
It's glad to hear, Thomas. VGS will be back right after this.